and welcome back to Touchy Elf. I am Abigail, and today we are going to be talking about anniversary stuff. As you probably do not know, Touchy Elf's anniversary, or birthday as we call it around here, was on December 12th, and as of the time that I am recording it, I am a day late of actually making this video. So that being said, allow me to tell you what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be telling you the game of the year of every single person who is a part of Touchy Elf, and I am also going to be telling you the overall game of the year that we have on this channel. The results of that are probably going to be very surprising to you. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about the growth of the channel, which is not much. But anyways, thank you for subscribing, and that's as far as I'm going to go about talking about the growth of the channel. So I'm going to be starting out with Touchy Elf's overall game of the year, and then we're going to be working down from each person, starting with Esther, then going to me, then going to Bethany, and then rounding things off by going to Sarah. So, with that being said, let's dive right into it, because I am stalling for some reason. Alright then, so for starters, the overall game of the year for this year is Telltale's Batman: The Enemy Within. And the reason why we are picking that game is because, I don't know if you know this, but Telltale went out of business. Which means we'll never know the true end of the story. That being said, I'm probably going to do at some point a more remastered version of that series. So that way you can watch it with better sound quality and yada 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 yada. But I do recommend this game, and unfortunately I don't think you'll be able to play it, which is why I'm going to be playing it again on the channel, so you can experience as much of the game as you can, because let's face it, if you never heard about this game to begin with, you're probably never going to play it. Alright then, so moving on to Esther's Game of the Year. Esther's Game of the Year that she played off the channel is called Thea. In Thea, you play as a divine inside a world that has been swallowed by darkness, and you must lead your people to prosperity and
Greatness?
What?
Greatness?
Yes, greatness. Well, we'll go with greatness. You must lead them to greatness. It's also your job to restore your divine's original power, make them the new superpower of the Pantheon, or completely destroy all of magic. The choices are yours and is absolutely limitless. And Thea has just released for early access, at least the developers of Thea have released to early access Thea 2. So look forward to eventually seeing Thea grace Touchy Elf. Now, as for my game of the year, I'm going to have to go with Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, because it's the game that I have been playing the most of. Don't worry, Sims, I still love you, but you were my game of the year last year. You gotta share the spotlight, baby. So, inside Trigger Happy Havoc, as I so lovingly call it on the channel, because I don't trust myself to say Danganronpa, because I totally said that wrong. You play as Makoto Naegi, a typical Japanese high school student who gets drafted into Hope's Peak Academy. He chooses to go to this ultimate school of ultimate students and has to solve murder mysteries, because not everything is as it seems inside Hope's Peak Academy, as students are pitched against each other inside a life or death, almost Hunger Games styled game with a demonic teddy bear. It makes a lot more sense when you actually either watch or play it, but it's actually a great game. And it has a lot of psychological horror elements in it. There's a character for everyone, from your tsundere, although he's probably not really a tsundere because he's actually a guy, to your cute pop sensation, to your character who cross-dresses, and just pretty much any character under the sun that you could possibly love, from goths to lollies to probably not lollies, I don't know. I like Japanese anime culture as much as the next person, but I can't speak it fluidly. It's a great game, great visual novel, and its mechanics are pretty solid and are actually pretty fun, if not slightly repetitive. That being said, we're going to be moving on to Bethany's Game of the Year. Bethany, our queen of consoles, which is why you haven't seen a game from her, because we're still trying to figure out how to record for consoles. Her Game of the Year that she has played, and I'm going to just reiterate, our Game of the Years do not have to be a game that was released this year. That being said,
It usually never is.
yes, Esther said that it usually never is, in case if you didn't hear. I'm just going to reiterate. So Bethany's Game of the Year is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And I'm going to give all of you a moment to leave. Okay, now since the true fans are still here, inside The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, you play as the optimistic, happy-go-lucky Link. Although you can change his name, but let's all face it, his name is Link. And your adventure starts like any other. You wake up on another glorious day and must face the troubles of the day inside day-to-day village life, of which is your graduation to join the Knights of Skyloft. But not everything is peaceful inside the beautiful floating islands of Skyloft, as Her Majesty, your childhood best friend, Zelda, gets kidnapped by a tornado and is sucked down to the surface. You must boldly go where no knight has ever gone before, back to the surface. In a brilliant adventure where Earth and Sky are combined with great gameplay, you ride around on this beautiful red Loftwing, and you have a great, fantastical adventure. Fighting demons, goblins, talking with dragons, giant whale monsters. It's a great time. Of course, every Legend of Zelda game is amazing, but this one is near and dear to our hearts. As for Sarah, her Game of the Year is the newly released My Hero Academia game. Inside the new My Hero Academia game, you get to take control of everyone's favorite quirkless hero and go on the adventure of the anime, being able to relive key moments to a particular part of the anime, as well as playing as other characters in a battle royale sort of fighting game landscape, more like Smash Bros, Wii, whatever it's called, to figure out who has the strongest quirk. And let's not start a feud inside the comments section as to who actually is the most powerful when it comes to quirks, because we all know it's All Might. Anyways. As for runner-ups for Game of the Year, I almost picked PlayStation's exclusive new title, God of War, as my off-the-channel Game of the Year, but since it's already been nominated and awarded Game of the Year, I thought that would be cheating. But anyways, that's still a great game. You should play it. If you don't have a PlayStation, find a friend who has a PlayStation and see if they'll, there's probably someone that you could go to and give them free food or drink and then say, hey, can I steal your PlayStation for, I think you're going to need 6 hours, maybe 7 tops, if you're not going to do any of the side missions, to just, steal their couch and their PlayStation, and they'll probably say, sure, go right ahead. Everyone has that one friend, right? Anyways, so yeah, thank you so much, and here's to another great year. So, yeah, I think that's everything. Stay in touch. Be safe out there, because, New Year and all. Okay, I'm stalling now. Bye!